to buy ADA. That is what it means. Or you want to use a BNB. So any of them that you are choosing here means that... Hello? Somebody was saying something. Hello? Can somebody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Maybe it was a mistake.
Okay. So what I'm saying is this: when you open it like this, you will see that this side now. Now this side that you see, Ethereum, BTC, BNB, BUSD, and USDT, all of them are what we call the best currency. Best currency. Now, best currency in the sense that you are using it to buy the other one. So, for example, now I want to buy ADA. What am I using to buy? I'm using USDT. If I'm not having USDT, I cannot buy it. And also, if maybe, for example, now I was using BTC to buy ADA, I was using BTC. Let's example, I was having BTC and then I use and buy ADA. Now I want to go and sell and I come and choose here. It may not really work. Are we together? Oh. So you may come here to sell it out. It may not really work. Or you want to buy it again, they will tell you, say you don't have this sufficient fund, stuff like that. So you have to understand this. So it's what you have that you use and buy, and also use it and sell back. So that's why we are using this, because if we are using this, by the time you sell back, why we are using this is that USDT is a stable coin. By the time you sell it back, for example, now market are bearish or market are going down, you can move all your coin back to USDT. But if Apple was in BTC or it was in BNB, as ADA is going down, BNB is also going down. So both the two will now be down. Okay. So this stable coin now is what make trading now very interesting. All right. So you now click on ADA. Now when it open like this, when ADA open, you now see ADA is already down by 3%. So you now click at this two candle. We call it, candle. When you click there, that is where the chart of this ADA will now be opening. You understand? That is where it will now be opening. And then you can now see here, there's somebody mic that is on there that I need to mute. That's not okay. All right. Now, when it's open like this, you will see here the time frame. Now, in this chart, we have different time to check, and each of these candles is representing the time that I use. You see 15M there. 15M means 15 minutes. 1H there means 1 hour. So it means both the small candle and the big one, that was what happened in 15 minutes. Like this candle now, this is what will happen, in 15 minutes. This small one now, this was what happened in 15 minutes. So whether small or big, it's all the same time they were using. So if I now change it to, if I now click on 1 hour or 4 hours, you also see the changes in this chart. If I go to 4 hours, so what it means is this, that for 4 hours, this was what happened in the market. This was what happened in the market. If I squeeze it like this, we can now see many side of it. You can now see that Ada has been falling for long, then trying to like go up, come down, go up, come down. Anyway, now this 4 hours candle. This was what happened the last 4 hours. Then if I go ahead and click at 1D, 1D means 1 day. So if I click in 1 day, it means this is what happened in 1 day. Both the small candle you see and the little candle you see too is the 1 day. That was what happened.
Sorry, which one are we taking? Is it the red colored one or the green colored one?
Okay, I'm coming to that. I was just talking of time. Now, the red one here, sir, means it means that the market was sell, as in was down like this. The green one, the green color means that the market was what? The market was buy, as in it was up. So how you take know that the market is a sell or is a buy is the difference in the candle. The green one are buy, which mean up. Like day before yesterday, that was a buy. Day before yesterday, I believe many of us we make a lot of money, and then yesterday it was trying to sell. This was day before yesterday candle, this green one. So it was a buy. A lot of people make 5%, 3 point something, and thereabout. So now yesterday, this was yesterday. Yesterday was a sell because you see the rate. And then today now also starting with a sell. So we now see here, this is the today one that is still running. Never know what will be the total outcome of it. Anyway, so these are the things that you will note, so that you now see that this market is it something maybe I can enter now. But at times you just look at, when you look at the daily candle like this, you can go to 1 hour and 15 minutes to check if there is opportunity of entering that market. For example, now in the day candle is showing us a sell. You understand? And if you watch here, there is a very strong support line here. There is a very strong support line here. You understand? So this market, it may sell up to this very place that I drew the line before we'll now start seeing something like this. Because I've already see a kind of W formation here, something of this up to the upside. So looking at, if we now confirm this place, then we'll start seeing something of this. And if it also break this, so automatically we'll expect the next U-turn that will be here. You understand? All right. So we are still having, so even though maybe you enter the trade and it's down, when you see something of this, you will not panic. The highest maybe it can do is that it can come and retest this very low. You understand? For some 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks or 2 weeks plus, this was January, so this was the low so far. You see the pin bar there, this very candle. And since then, the market never reached here, but rather there are many reactions within this place. So this place now is turning to be a very strong support. So you see when many candles come and return here, come and return here, go, come back again and still returning. So here is a very strong support that even though it's down, it may not persist, or it may not, pass here. Now, even though it passed there, maybe come to retest this very point. That was 0.917. And then from here now, we will now anticipate this market up to the upside. Remember the W formation that I told you that when we see a W formation, then we know that it's an uptrend. But when we now see an M formation, we know that the market is about to crash. All right. So in a daily time frame here, I can see this. So I'm waiting for this foot leg to give me a sign of an up movement, and then we can rally this market all the way up.
Captain,
All right.
Captain, good morning. Sorry, this the buy and sell candle at the last. This is it? Do you call it retest? Is retesting or something? This chart.
Yeah, that is what the market is doing. If you can see here, there was a pin bar here. There was a little pin bar here. This was 3 days ago. This very one, this small one here. You see when it retests this line, this is a very strong support. And then the following day, we are now seeing the up movement. But this buy is not, I'm not really seeing the big momentum, because if you can see now, both the 2 days now is not even up to the 1 day buy that was happening here. You understand? Yesterday sale was like a half of what was happening day before yesterday, and today on now we are not. So if we retest here now, and then this candle close, if this today on now close as a buy, then we now know that definitely the buyers is having a lot of momentum here. So that's what I'm looking at anyway. So it may do a retest here. It may do a retest here. You understand? At this very strong support, it may sell up to this place. You understand? But if it's not breaking this place, which means definitely we still have a strong this thing. I know the pending orders buyers may force the market to come and trigger their trade. There's a lot of order book. You understand? And there are a lot of people that are putting buying. They want the market to reach this very point, this area. There are many order book, many pending order that is lining up here. You understand? That the market will come to trigger and then move. And at times, it may not maybe still reach there. And then you can, from this very point, rally up.
So when is the time? What is the appropriate time for us to enter this market? Is it when it gets to that point we align?
To me, I will love anticipating this market when I say that you have retest this support. When you now retest this support and give me a kind of maybe another pin bar, or this market today now close above. If this market now close above this buying of yesterday, then I know that the buyers are strong and the market is gonna rally up. So that is the two scenario that I'm looking at. Either to retest this support, or the market close above this yesterday, and then we can now say, okay, that is for the general view of it anyway. But that doesn't mean that maybe under 15 minutes you can still trade and make 2% or 3% as case maybe. Now this one day, the entire 24 hours is what we are just looking at now. So if you now come to 15 minutes that I'm talking about, if you now come to 15 minutes, 15 minutes is giving you some insight that, definitely the market, you see a pin bar here. You see, this is a pin bar. There's the market come up to this place, and then the buyers push it up to this point. So there is a rejection here. You understand? It break this place. There are a lot of people that was putting their stop loss here. People that was, a lot of people that was trading here, especially all these people that are trading futures. They were now putting their stop loss here, and then putting their take profit, because this was, a resistance. But do you now see what this market does? It goes up here, and then it didn't reach here to close them in profit, and then it dropped down and closed all of them in losses here. And then the market will now finally still come back here. That is how it is. You understand? So with this, definitely in 15 minutes or in 1 hour, this market can come up to this place. So in a short time, even though maybe you enter within this place or you enter now, there is possibility that the market can come here, and then that can be like 1 or 2%. And then it may also break here, maybe up to this place. So that is for the short time frame. So in short time frame, you can see some small opportunity. This was early in the morning. People that were entering this market at this very place, and it goes up to here, they were maybe making like 1.5 or 2%, and then some are already out of it anyway, and then the market now drop again down here. So there's possibility it can, if the market really will now end in bullish, as I said, in one day candle, we can see this market that it will be rally up to this point. And then people that will anticipate may, be in profit for today. So these are the two scenarios, because you don't look at the market in one way. In as much you are looking for a buy, also look that there is a possibility of the market also selling. So that's why that is not a one-way stuff, because you may be right, you may be wrong. All right. So any other question? So what I'm trying to say in general is this: use one day to see the general view of this market. You understand? If you can see now in one day, you can see for over two months or thereabout, this market has been in a downtrend. You can see this slope. This is what happened. So until when we now start seeing that this market, if I draw a trend line from here, excuse me.
Captain, you don't identify trading view the app.
Those people, I don't know what they are doing with me, but I'll be patient with them anyway. So if you see this trend line, to me, I'm looking at if this other break out here, we test it and then move, we now know that, yeah, definitely the uptrend is begun. So as you see the way it was take come down like this, it will also move on that way up to this. There are a lot of people that was entering this market at $2 around this place. A lot of people that was entering here. So for all these 2 months or what of you that in floating loss, you understand? But definitely this market will still rally. Like this March that we are expecting a bullish. The market can do up to maybe up to this or up to this point, as case may be. You understand? So even though you enter here, the market is in a floating loss. It's not something you are buying at the low. So you don't need to be worrying about, because definitely you will encounter a huge profit. Also, these are the coins that a lot of people are buying and keep, because this coin at the end of this year, this ADA can do $10. It can do $20 if the bullish movement do it well, maybe from now to December or next year. So imagine somebody buying this coin at $1 now, 1.066. You bought it now, maybe bought like $10. That is like 10 ADA, and then one now go to $20. You can now imagine the profit that you'll be making. You understand? So these are the things that we are talking about. And if that happen, you see, we still have 0 here. If it burn 1 0 here now, which means this thing now come up to like 2 now. This your $10 can turn to like $100. You understand? Or $200. So this is how a lot of people has, become overnight rich in the crypto space. It's people that are patient that eat the biggest part of the crypto. Even the CEO of Binance has said if you can't hold it, then you cannot be rich. If you can't hold crypto, you will not be rich. If you're having this na mentality, you'll see how you can't really get much of it. But why we anticipate that you trade on daily basis is that even while maybe there are some coins you buy and keep somewhere, but the daily trading and target, if you are doing that way, you will also accommodate more profit and more wealth and gather more crypto for yourself. Are we together? All right. You're aware that if you are doing monthly compounding, with $1,000, with 1%, in a year, you can turn this $1,000 to $8,000 in 1 year. For monthly
compounding? What is compounding?
All right, I will talk on that. Compounding means you make profit today, and then you carry the profit you make today to add with the capital and then trade again tomorrow. But that is daily compounding. So at times, daily compounding may be somehow complicated, or it may be somehow hard. You understand? But the monthly compounding is that what you made this month, you now take it and add with the capital and then trade next month. Now let me show you what I mean. I have a document for this. Let me show you from what I mean by monthly compounding. Here my this thing. All right, now this is my forest. This thing, this is something I designed. If you can see very well, this is a $1,000 plan for 12 months with monthly compounding. Now I say growing $1,000 to $23,000 in a year. Now, what is the target? The target now is 1.5% daily. You understand? 1.5% of your capital daily. And then this a 20-day trading. Now I put this in the sense that because there are some days you will not win, there are some days you will win. Are we together? And I was drawing this with a view of Forex because Forex runs 5 days in a week. You understand? So 4 weeks, that is 20 days. But we know crypto, you can trade on weekends. You understand? So let's say 30 days. So if in 30 days, let's just say, okay, 10 days was not favorable, but at least the 20 days, you can achieve that. So 1.5% of $1,000 is $15. So if you run that with 20 days trading, is how many? Is $300. That is 30%. And then, so at the end of the first month, you now earn that $300. 300 plus the capital. That gives you 1,300. Now you take that to the second month. You take that to the second month here. You take that to the second month. And then we are still working, you are still working on 1.5%. So 1,300, 1.5% of that will be giving you $19.5. And that's what you'll be growing for the next 20 days again. And then at the end of the second month, this is what you made as profit, $390. So $390, you now add with this, it will now give you 1,690. So you now take the 1,690 to the third month. This is the third month. So the third month, you are now working with 1,690. So 1.5% of that, this is what it will be giving you on daily basis. So by the time you add up that, at the third month, you now be making 507. 507 added to 1,690 will now give you 2,019. So that is how you'll be running all through till the 12th month. If you are following this pattern to the 12th month, so at the end of the 12th month, this is what you will realize, that you have now grown $1,000 to $23,268. So if you can, but this take discipline anyway though, but is possible. I understand. And this is done with deliberate and with discipline and with plan like this, in the sense that on daily basis, you are now making sure that this is done. By the time you meet up your daily target, you know that you are out of the market. So this is how it works. So you can turn that little amount of money to bigger amount. So if you can do this in 1 year, and by the time you get this, you know that you can do something big following year. This is how wealth is being accommodated. This is how wealth is being built. See people celebrating, see companies doing this. This is how they start. Dangote today now will tell you, I built this company for 30 years. So if you do something like this for 10 years, do you know where you see yourself? You'll be talking of millions of dollars. But it takes discipline and it takes focus. Not this one come, you jump and go. This one come, you jump and go. I tell people in this crypto and in this internet space, know what you are passionate for and know what you are good for. And if you keep on doing that and focus on that, I'm telling you, it's a matter of time. You will stabilize and you will flow. But the problem is that we see this one, we jump and go, just like many are here in Royal Q, another one is here, another one is there, going here, going there. At the end of it, there's no one that we really lay a good foundation. There is no one that will really focus. There is no one that will really discipline ourselves and say, yes, this is what I really want to, get hold of. There's no one that we really passionate or we really want to do a lot of stuff. So compounding, this monthly compounding, the one I was sending in that this thing was the one Denise use. This is what I use in forest, fund management and stuff like that. So you can do daily, you can also do monthly. If you anyone that work for you, to me the daily one, because at times daily on will be so cumbersome, on daily basis, and at times there are some trade that they may not close on the following day. So you can work on make your plan simple and easy, but if you can obey the plans and follow it, I'm telling you, you can work on that. So this is just 1.5% daily. And if I show you a 2% daily of $1,000, 2% daily of $1,000 is that at the end of 1 year, you can generate $1,000 to 50 something thousand dollars for 2% on daily with this same pattern. So you now say that you have all what it takes, but only what it requires from you is discipline and focus. All right. So Oga, I think you are okay now about the compounding. You are the one, your question was what
Yes.
take us down here.
Captain, you send it to my this thing for a private chat. I want it to motivate me because I have the project for it.
No problem, sir.
Thank you. I'll call you
Captain,
later.
please. When
Hello,
you were
Captain.
explaining
Good
this
morning.
thing, my network went off, so I could not. I just came back from on the call now, so I wouldn't like us to waste more time on it. But later I will chat you so that I can tell you how it works, please.
The program is being recorded. You can watch it later.
Okay. Also, there's a recording one anyway, so we'll post it both in the YouTube and also both in our Telegram, so you can go through it, and then if you need a file anyway. So that was that, because it was talking of compounding. So we're now discussed that we have daily compounding and we have monthly compounding. I understand on how you can go about, accumulating the wealth that we are talking about here. So that was it anyway. And it was from this trading analysis that was now taking us down to that aspect. Now, so if you can check here, I was telling you about, you see here that this market, it can do what I was telling you. I see I was saying you there's a pin bar here. So you now see the next 15 minutes, the market could not come here again. So there is a possibility that this market can at least up to this point or up to this point. You understand? Before maybe we'll start going up again. So there's possibility you can make 2 or you can make 1 point something percent from this very point here. You understand?
Yes,
Okay.
Captain. On the trading view, I checked it. It can give up to 4%. I've checked it on the trading view. 3-4%.
All right. So we are not even talking. So yes,
Ada, on the very good zone to take.
So I think I dropped the signal before we even commence this class. So at least people that enter by then can be maybe in 1% or maybe in 0 point something profit percent or thereabout, but it's still a very good. If you enter here and then maybe put like 2% or thereabout, it may not even reach here. You get your 2% or 2.5 and you are good to go. You understand? So that is that anyway. So Ada is a good one. You can take the trade. So and then we'll now talk about the setting. After you have now get a signal like this, now let me go to the Telegram, because a lot of people said that they don't know how to enter trade when a signal is being given. Now, this was a signal. If you can see the telegram, this was at that one shot. Then we say face by 20% capital. That is 20% of your capital. Margin call to limit. You understand? All position take profit 2%. All position take profit call back 0, which means what we are targeting for this market is just 2%. And then face call 5%, and then buy one time. Then the second call 4.5. So which means we are looking at a total drawdown of 9.5%. Then the second call you buy 3 times. Now, what does this signal? What is the interpretation of it? Just watch it. So we'll now go to the royal queue. When a signal is like this, you go to royal queue. We are going to ADA. I'm going to ADA. You type here in the search bar ADA. Okay, it will open. Now, when it opens like this, and click. Now, when you click on the trading setting, remember you see something like this, because I want to save that setting in my strategy so that in case another day you can pick it and add. But if you don't want to save it, you can start editing here. You can start editing here, put all those figures here. But I want to add it here so that another day you can just go there and pick the setting. So what I need to do is that I will click on choose strategy setting. Now, when I click on choose strategy setting, I don't want to tamper with those one I've already saved. So I will create a new one by clicking on this plus sign here. So I will click there, and then I will choose maybe radical or steady, anyone. I think it was not specific there, the risk type. So I will choose, can choose steady anyway. And then face buy is 20%. So if I'm having $100, for instance, 20% of $100 is how much? Is $20. Am I right? So if I'm having $200, for example, I'm having $200 in my capital, 20% of $200 is $40. So what I will do is that I will put here, let's assume I'm having 200 in my account. So I will be type here. I will type there 200. I will type here $40. So this setting that I'm doing here is like, let's assume you're having $200 in your account. Okay. All right. So I will put here $40. $40, and then we are using 2 margin call only. And then the profit taken is 2%. Here, we don't need any callback. So immediately is 2, it should close. So that's all. And then I will change here to 1 shot. Okay. And then I will go here to do the margin configuration. So change here to 1 shot, and then go to margin configuration. Here is 5%. If it drop 5%, it should buy 1 time. Then if it drop 4.5, it should buy 3 times. That's what it means here. See it here. It says first call 5%, buy 1 time. Then the second call 4.5, buy 3 times. Okay. Now let me tell you what that means. Here means, remember my face buy is $40. So 1 time here means when this market now drop by 5%, you will buy another $40. And then if the market now fall to 4.5 again, it will buy 3 times. So 3 times means $40 into 3 times. That will be 120. That will be 120. So 120. So 120 plus 120 plus 40, that will be 160. That will be what? 160. So 160 plus the 40 that I bought that first time. So that is complete 200. So have you now seen? That's complete $200. Are we together? Okay. So that is how it is. So it means if this market drop now finally by 9.5, it will now take the entire money and buy this thing. And by the time the market now goes up to this thing and close, I'll be making my 2%. You understand? So if you now take the entire money and buy at that closing, 2% of 2% of $200, think that will be that will be $4. Am I right? That will be $4. That will be $4. So you now see that the 2% that we are talking on daily basis of your capital is much possible, and it's very, very easy to achieve that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right. So even if you have for example, say, okay, I'm having 500, 10% of 500 is 50. Am I right? 10% of 500 is $50. So 20% of 500 is $100. Is $100. So my first buy is 100. So which means here it will take another 100, and here will take 300. So 300 plus the first 100, so that will be 500 complete. Okay, I'm having $100. And then my first buy is $20 because that is 20%. So this drop 5%, it buy another $20 there. And then it drop 4.5, it buy 20 times 3, that is 60. So that is how many? That is $100. So this setting is a set complete of whatever that you have as a capital in your phone. So it depends. All right. Okay. So I have $50. 20% of $50 is how much? 10% is 5. So 20 will be $10. So which means here will be 10 and here will be 30. 30 plus 10, that is 40 plus 10 of the first buy. So that is $50. So whatever amount that you have from $50 up, you can do this setting. You can set this account. So that is how to interpret. Then I will click confirm because I want to save. Hello, is there? So I have to save this and keep. So I will just click here. I will click at this very place. Now I put all the settings, so I will click here, save. So I will save it now. So it has been saved. You see it here. If I come here now, I click choose. So I can decide to just pick it here. See it here, 2 margin call, 2% take profit. You understand? Okay. So that is the interpretation of this signal. Some people will say, I don't really know how to go about it. So that is how to enter it. All right. And then I think there is the one that was dropping yesterday. Let me also.
Sorry, please. The steady, radical, and the conservative or something. Please, can you throw more light on it?
You can choose any of them. Doesn't really matter. You can choose either conservative. Besides, you check here, it was not they only just tell you that apply good risk management. Risk management in the sense that don't risk more than 20 to 50% of your capital. You understand? So you can choose either steady or radical or conservative. Now, this was a signal on 14. Now, this one, they say face by 10% of your capital. Margin call was 3. All position take profit 2%. Call back 0. So first call 5%. Then you buy 1 time. Second call 3.5. You buy 2 times. And then the last call is 4.5. You now buy 6 times. So it's still the same thing. Let's assume you're having $200, which means your first buy will now be $20. Your first buy will now be $20. And then by the time it dropped by 5%, it will buy another $20. That is what it means by 1 time here. And then by the time it drops, so let's assume $200 plan. So it buy it a $200 plan, 10% is $20. Then it dropped 5%, it buy another $20. It dropped 3.5, it buy 2 times, so that will be $40. And then it buy a nonce drop by 4.5, it buys 6 times. Now the 6 time, that is 20 times 6. 20 times 6 is $120. Am I right? Okay, so let's now calculate. So 120 plus this is 1. Excuse me. $20 first buy, $20 second, and then $40 the second call, and then 120. So 120 plus 40, that is 180. Then that is 160. 160 plus 20, that is 180. Then 180. So you want to say that this is a complete 200. So it's the same thing applicable. You understand?
Yeah,
so
the percentages on the first call, second, third call, please. Those percentages.
Percentages
like first call here is put 5%. On this one you are explaining. You put second call 3.5, third call 4.5. How do I calculate this?
What it means, you see it here. What this means is this: if you come to your setting here, sir, let me still do it. Let's assume we want to use a conservative here. Now you say first buy is 10%. So, and this setting can only work with people that have this 3 margin call of this very setting. It can work with $50 account. You know why? Because 10% of $50 is $5. There is no trade that will pick at $5. The minimum is $10. So it can work with a $50 account. You understand? Okay. Except you just want to, your face buy, you just put $20, then the remaining 30, you just use it for face and second, and then say, even though you drop down again, there's nothing that it will buy again. But to work it very well is at least from 100. But that first one that I was showing, that one, $50, $50 up, it's working. Now, so this very one now, they say 10%. So let's assume that you are using 200. So 10% of 200 is $20. And then it's a 3 margin call. See it here. You see here how you take note that it's a 3 margin call is see first call, see second call, see the third call. So that's how you now know that, okay, is 3 margin call. So here you now put 3. You put 3. And then they take profit. They were saying 2%. You type 2 here. The profit callback, you see it here. The profit callback, see it here. Profit callback profit callback 0.0. So which means whatever you see there is what you type in there. Understand? You just type 0. See it here. The profit callback. So you type 0.0. That's all. And then the next thing is it a cycle or is it one shot? You change this place to one shot. Is one shot. Okay, so you just click there and then you will change to one shot. So after there, what you need to do is to go to margin configuration to put those 3 margin call settings. So when you come here, see the first call they said 5%. Am I right? Let's go and confirm. First margin call. See it here. First margin call is how many? Is 5%. So sir, I think you are getting it now. So
Yes.
this is where you put the 5%. That is the first margin call. The second margin call, they say 3.5. This is where you put the 3.5. The last one is 4.5. So that is where you put them. And then after that, you now check in the first margin call. What did they say? They say buy one time. So you just type there 1. That is what it means. You type here 1. Then the second margin call, they say 2. And then the last margin call, they say 6. You are done. You click confirm. And then the next thing you need to do is to click here. Always say you save it so that next time you can decide any of the strategy. I have plenty strategy here that I said. So I will just save this one now and keep.
Captain, open your mic.
Okay. Sorry for that. So you now click here, save. I've saved it. You can see it here. The first one I do was steady, this conservative, this radical. So I have many of the setting. You understand? That is here. So if I just any trade now just come, I can decide any of the strategy I want to use. I just click there and then click start. So that is that. So you can also save it and keep in your this thing, in your phone, so that any point in time, any setting come in this manner, you can quickly go and get it done. So that's how to interpret the signal for people that don't really know when a signal is sent and then you don't know what to key in or how to do it. This is how to do it. So it's not really hard. You can watch this video again and then you now see how you can anticipate in case we drop a signal. And then also we can also tell you that, oh, buy so. For example, maybe we'll just say this coin is among the top 10, you can buy it. So with all this setting that we have already sent, we don't need to maybe keep on sending you setting like this. You should know how much is in your account and you already know the minimum and the maximum you can risk. So it depends on what is in your account. Even maybe, for example, now you say, okay, buy Shibano. You already know maybe if you have other trade that is running or you don't even have any other trade, you know how much is in your balance. If you're having $100 in your balance there, you now know that definitely the highest you can risk the first buy is $30. So you go there and use $30 and then the remaining $70, how do you want to do it? You want to put it in first, second call, you can see all this setting is not standard or is not as in permanent or fixed. You can change it to the way you want it. You understand? So if maybe I'm having $100, it's okay, I want to go and buy Shibano with $30. Then I know that the $70 that is remaining, how many percentage am I looking for this Shibano? At times Shibano can drop 5% down instantly. I say, okay, if he just drop 5%, let him buy another one. If he buy another one, that is another $30. So automatically, how much remain is $40 that will be remaining there. So I can say, okay, if he further drop another 4%, which is 9, then let him buy another one. I know that the money is finished. So I can set 2 margin call. I know that, okay, if it drop by 9% and then maybe even drop 10. So by the time it will come back, definitely I will get all my money back and recover. You can set it. It's not that, oh, this it must be like this. It must be the way Captain was saying or whatever. Try and know how you can, migrate and do a lot of things on your own. Not here.
Captain, we cannot hear you.
Sorry, somebody was trying to, I don't know, there was a call I'm trying to ignore. He was trying to. All right. So you can just, change it and know what to do. But one thing is this, don't go and risk the entire money at your face buy in case that coin drop. That is the emphasis you are making. So make your face buy between 30 and 50% of your capital. When that one is settled, then the rest one, you can now know how to go about it. Day before yesterday, we talked about the sub-beam mode, and then that sub-beam mode started from 5 margin call. And I tell you that phase 1 to 4 is one whole warehouse, which means the 4 will close at once. But from 5 down are closing on their own. Depends on the profit allocation you allocated to each of them. Then that one was settled, and the video is there. You can also go and watch it and get more understanding on those things. Is there any more question towards this as we move? Yeah, Madam Kemi, you are raising hand. You want to ask question? Okay, so I think there is no question. Madam Kemi.
Okay,
I was muted. They didn't release me. Okay, please, I want to find out. I don't have this contact, this link for this Telegram. I tried joining the Telegram group, but it's not on I couldn't get it on the Telegram. Please, I need this link for the community group. Then number 2, I want to ask, are you saying the ADA, we can put in ADA for now? Because early morning I was trying to search, I wasn't too sure. It's as if most of them were on the negative side. So I could not really put up any trade at 6 o'clock. Did you hear me? Hello?
Jumbo, you mute yourself.
All right.
I don't know if you if you heard me.
Okay. What will happen is this: share you get my contact there, but you can chat me. I can send you the Telegram link down there. Then concerning that, I just said maybe you come late. When we were talking, it was when this coin was doing the last sell candle that you see. So these are that page, and I was telling them that with this pin bar that is here, definitely it will go an upside. So as we are discussing 30 minutes ago now, these are that as being in a buy, and I was dropping this signal before we start this class. So people that were entering this market before we start this class, if they check now, they're on profit.
Okay.
All right. So it will still go up, maybe up to that very point. Here my this thing coming. Just a minute, please. Okay, I think you can see my screen now. All right. So now what I'm saying is this: when we're discussing, see, this was the pin bar that I was talking about. I think with this pin bar, there's a rejection, and which indicate now that there's an up movement. You understand? And when we're discussing, the market was still bouncing between here. No, this is not other. Is something else. Excuse me. Let me go to other product. Okay. All right. All right. So this is it. So when we were discussing, we were still within this region. And I was saying then that with this, that as with this pin bar, so definitely this market can rally up to this point. You understand? Or if we break here and then it will come here. So anybody that enter within this region now should be on profit. And the time I was sending the signal and the time we were discussing, this thing was within this region. You understand? So that was it. So then
if
concerning
anybody wants to enter,
what do you say?
Which one can anybody enter the trade now? Any other trade?
You can even at this point you can still enter, but you know the market is kind of dancing. But even at this point, you can still enter the market here because we are expecting, you know, this market to at least up to this point. You get it, so you can still enter it. And then if you go to Runa Crush, I think they have updated the 10 o'clock coin things. If you open the Runa Crush to check it now, let's see what is happening there. The coin that is being listed. Okay, you trust Commonwealth, Meta Hero Treasure, Shibano. So Shibano is there now. As number 7 of it. So you can also anticipate on this Shibano. Can now go for this anyway. So let's check Shibano chart before we even maybe jump in. Let's check Shibano chart.
I traded on Shibano 4 o'clock this morning, and by 6 o'clock, I was able to get out with 2%.
Okay, so that was a great one. You know, many a times I remember once a time I said, always they try to look at the market 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Now, the time he's talking, I believe that was here because this 15 minutes. The time it maybe was entering the market will be around this, and you now see when the market rally up to this. So anybody that was targeting 2%, 3% is done all in the morning out here, and the market is coming down again. So we are now expecting maybe we'll break here. So Shibano is still a good one because I've seen a lot of rejection here, So even this market come here, maybe move. So you can still anticipate, and then 2% is still very, very achievable for Shiba Inu. You understand? So it's a good one you can enter. So that is that. And then by 1 o'clock, let's see whether the coin of the day they will bring will now be the coin that will be in our platform. All right. So I think that will be that for today. You're talking about you can trade ADA, you can trade Shibano. So those 2 coins. See, it's not about how many coins. A lot of people are having this mindset that, oh, until you trade like up to 5, 3, 4 coins in a day, that is when you can make the money. See, only 1 coin can give you the daily target. I have a mentor in Forex. He's trading only 1 pay. It is not care what you are coming and tell him. He say, oh, you see this pay, you see this stock market, you see this. He's not interested. All the money he's making is 1 pay, and he master that pay to the core. So if he tell you that this is what the market will do today, believe me, that's what he will do. So it's not about jumping, go here. Many of us, we are thinking that, oh, until you trade like 5 coins in a day. See, trading is not working in that way. I tell you that it's about the entry matters. You understand? Just like this market like this now. Many people are already out of this market that we want to enter, and there are people that was enter here and are done for the day and they large. You understand? So that is what really matters. So it's not about plenty of the coin that you are trading per day that will make you or that will give you the money. It's about knowing the right place and knowing the right time to enter. Timing also matters a lot. All right. Any more questions? All right. So I think I will hand over to our leader and then maybe summarize it and then we are done for today.
I think you asked.
Please, I have a question, please.
Okay. Question. All right. Sorry. Okay. I think I've answered Madam Kemi. I'm coming. Let me then one after the other. Okay. Honorable, go ahead.
Okay, Captain. Good morning. Good morning, my fellow student. Captain, I have one small question, and I also appeal for you to look my trade. Maybe after the teaching, I will share my screen and you look my trade. I have like 8 trade that is in deep like 3 months now. I want you to check the setting if there's anything we can do. Then my question goes this way: if they bring signal and you are to enter the trade, they say your first buy should be $10. If you're having $100 and they say your first buy is $10.
No, they will never tell you to buy with amount. They will tell you in percentage because we don't. What about will now say $10 and then what you are having in your capital is $10,000. You go take only $10 to go and buy. So that's
okay. If they say 10% of your money and you have like 100,000 USDT. Immediately you enter that 10% of it, which is around a $10 if it's 100,000, around $10, and the market immediately goes up. It gives you only profit of that $10, or how? Because the market need to go down for you to get the percentage of 100,000.
I get your question. Now the question is with this thing signal, and then the market did not drop down, and then so the 2% or the 3%, as case may be, will be on that amount of that money. So, for example, now you are having $100. What you will be seeing there will be $0.2 because 2% of $10 is $0.2. So you'll be getting 20 cents. You understand? So if you enter a market, for instance, in that way, and then with $100, your target is like maybe $1, and then the market now close, and already you now have. So before the day runs out, you can also maybe check another possible another possible another possible account, trade, and maybe you can also anticipate. You understand?
Yes.
But many a time you will see that some of the market you will do the drawdown. So we are doing it for the safety of your money and also for the benefit of the profit that you are targeting, because it's not all, except that coin was in a bullish, or maybe there's a news coming up to strike it up all the way. So, but if it's not that way, you now see that at times when you enter trade, it will either draw you down to first margin call or second margin call before it will even finally go and give your take profit. Or at times that it can even linger throughout that day. You may not even hit your take profit. It will now enter the following day. It may happen that it's following day that market will now close on profit. You understand? So these are the things and these are the reasons. So I don't know if
you have answered this, sir. The second one is the appeal. I don't know when we are done with the teaching. I want to share my screen.
For that one, what I would say is this: is not if I show you this this account, when it's in deep, when the account are in floating loss, all those one like 3 months. You understand? You not really need to do anything. Have you seen these accounts here? Have you seen them? You understand? This is a floating loss of $200 and something, 200 and something, 200 and something. If I count all, it's closer to like $2,000. You understand? But not bothered, or because there's nothing you can, when you said if there's anything you want to do, you can't close this in a loss. That would be a total, stupid decision or whatever. Only what you need to do is that just open it like this. When you open, make sure that you remove it from the autopilot. Like this one, you have disconnect them completely from the autopilot, and then make sure that this place, this is how we show that as in the open margin call has been stopped, so that even though the market is still keep on going down, it cannot buy another position again. If you check here now, it will show you the only margin call it was buy was 2. So he has already buy 2. You understand? Now imagine this was the price we were buying this 1 inch at $6.7. Now see the current price at 1.7.
Two down.
So you now see that almost 90% of the price then. So this market need to do 90% in order for it to come out of this floating loss. You understand? So that may take another thing, because this is up to like 3 months. So it may take another 3 months or 6 months before this market will finally come back. But will it come back? That one is set to show. So I don't need to be bothered. You understand? So that's why I say, if you are not patient enough, then you wound yourself. That's why we tell people, don't go and carry house rent money to come and trade crypto. Don't go and carry school fees, child school fees, to come and do this and say, okay, let me see what I can cash out in 1 month, please. Because you can come to cash out and then the market cash you down. All right.
Captain, me, I'm thinking maybe my setting of that time. But since you have said I should leave it now, let me leave it.
Setting is not about the setting, because I believe you are using autopilot, isn't it?
No, I've been doing aggressive trading that time. I would just see coin, I would just see candle where it wants to start, then I will follow it up. Buy it manual, sell it manual.
Was it one shot?
Then it's almost, I put it on 1 shot now. But I don't know the setting. It's the setting
since all of them is in 1 shot, and then you make sure that you close this margin, call. You see it here, all here. They say open margin call. We have closed all of them. So you don't have any problem, because there's nothing you can go there, except you have plenty money to do replenishing. And even the replenishing is not instantly, because when we talk of replenishing, is that putting more money so that the percentage can, for example, now I want to buy this coin. You see, he has already in negative of minus 70%. So like, how much did you now think that maybe I can bring into this market that will maybe bring this to like 10% or bring it? And I'll say, okay, for example, now, I say, okay, let me put in like $1,000. $1,000, I reduce it to 16. Now it's not that when I just enter, when I bring in $1,000 and put it here, you understand? It automatically, what it means is this: I need to wait the $1,000 that I bring it now. If it do like 10% up, you understand? That 10% up that it do up, and then with the negative that, so it will still bring this thing down a little. It's not that it will be instantly you just put it and withdraw it out. It doesn't work that way. You will still need to be patient. Another thing is this: when you are even bring it, you can bring $1,000 to do replenishing, and the market still draw that $1,000 down face before it will now come up again. You understand? So these are the things. So that's why I said you don't really need to do anything. It's just be patient enough, and then let the market do all of its own work, and then it will come out of it. All right.
Okay, thank you, sir. Please, sir. When a trade is under this floating loss, Does that place supposed to show open margin call or closed one? Or what does it supposed to show? For that person to be on the safer side.
Let me show you this manner, this one shot manual that I'm trading. You see this one here? Sure, you see that it say stop margin call.
Yes.
What it means is that this one, the margin call is what? The margin call is open because it's a trade that I entered this morning. You understand? So that is the one. Now let me show you the one that is closed. You see all those ones that are floating, big floating loss now. Have you see here? They say open margin call. I can't open it, so I've stopped it. So you make sure the one that is in floating loss, make sure that this place is like this.
Okay, I've seen it. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Any more question? Yes. Good morning, everyone.
All right. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Please, the place I'm having problem is the lunar crush. So the lunar crush, I'm trying to register my email. The thing is not accepting, and also that adding rank. That adding rank. When I search it, I'm not seeing it in that lunar crush. So this is the problem. I don't know if I can share my screen so you can help me out on it.
Okay, sir. Now when you say two things here, when you now say that is not working, this is lunar crush. When you put your email, when you put your email,
let's help him now. Let me share the screen. Let's help him. It's the same thing you did last time.
Thank you, sir.
All right. I think our leader will give you will make you a co-host so that maybe you can share your screen anyway, and then let's see. But why that is being done? Why that is being done? See, when you open, you say you don't normally see the rank. If you click at the market here, check. I think you can see my screen. If you click at this market, you check this place. You understand? Now you click in this place. When you click at that place, whatever was what they write there, whether they were writing social volume or social engagement, just click at that place. Just click at this place. Sorry. And then when you now click, you will see that it will open. When it open, maybe your own was under sharing or it was under bullish. Check up here, you will see Galaxy Store, you will see Outround. This is the one you will click and then you click save. You understand? That is the short way than maybe going after this thing. Because if you come here and then you start maybe clicking by the side here or clicking by the side here, it may take you longer time. At times you may even click and pass the Outround. You will not know. But just click at this, whatever that they will write here, just click there. When you click there, it will open like this and you will see Outround here. And you mark it here. You mark it here and then you click save. Okay. So that is how it is. And then you come to discover here. Now, when you now click on discovering here, when you click on discovering here, you also check if you will now check and see the coin of the day and stuff like that. So I think that is that. So maybe.
But in that dashboard, you see dashboard. How can we register our email there? Because I'm trying to register email. I don't understand what the thing is saying.
Okay, you can share your screen now. Let us see what really is your challenge. Just click on share. That share button and click on screen.
Yeah.
So let's see your screen so that we can see what is the challenge. Are you there?
Hey, so let me click on.
I said click on, you will see share button.
Yes.
Click on that share button. When you click on that share button, there is a menu that will pop up. Then inside that menu, scroll down to where you see screen.
Yes.
SCREEN. Click
Yes.
on that. Click on that screen.
Okay.
What? Okay, so I can see your screen now. So open your this thing. Open your Lunar Crush. Open your Lunar Crush. Now click on where they say sign in.
Sign in, yeah.
Then put your email. You click next. Now when you click next, you drag that and enter that moon.
Yes.
Now go to your email.
Email.
Go to your email. Go to your email. There is a link that they have sent you there. You need to verify the email. So minimize this page and go to your email. Click on that your email now, not another email. No. Go back. How they open your inbox now? Click on that whether Chibos ring.
Yes, I click on it. It's not opening.
Huh?
Yes, I click on it. I'm clicking on it.
Check down here. See downside. They say take me to Gmail. Click on that. Take me to Gmail. The last thing at the page there. It depends on how you just whether configure or the way you are doing your email setting per set.
Now that place is writing to compose.
Now click on that primary. You see primary by the left there. Click on that primary.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you clicked there?
Yeah, I click on it. Okay.
Click there again. Click on that primary first, please. Click on that primary. Let that menu open. Let me show you where you go. Okay, click on that primary again now.
I'm clicking on it, so I don't know what is happening on the.
You first click the thing open now. Click. I just want it to open the way it opened before. Okay, now click on that 3 line. Leave the primary. I don't know what. Click on that.
The 3 lines.
Click on that 3 line by the left there, please.
Okay.
Now come to all mail. Come to where you see all mail. See it there. All mail. Click there, please.
There's nothing in.
You sure say this is the email that you put in that Lunar Crush?
Where is my? Where is the email? Let me check out. I have 2 emails. Let me check my Yahoo if the Yahoo is on it.
No, it was not Yahoo that you put there. Now Gmail you put there, sir.
Yeah, it's Gmail I put there.
Captain, let us start afresh. Maybe they didn't send this. Let us start afresh again.
No, they have sent it. This is email. There are a lot of things that is not doing. Now Gmail you put there, Oga. You understand? Click next again.
Yeah, Gmail.
You click next and drag. You see say they will still send you go to that email. Not be keyboard3@gmail.com. Go to that email. Minimize and go to that email. Open your email.
Okay, sir.
No place you can take people around you to stay away from those people because you know that kind of encouragement.
I'm sorry, sir. Maybe I'm in this.
Open your email. Open your email. Please go ahead. Open your email. That is what I want to see.
So let me start afresh. Let me start afresh.
Start afresh. Open your email. You have done 2 times now. God.
Okay.
It's not about opening. It's not about go and do again. Anything you type there, they will send you email. It's your email. I want it to be open. Now do this. Come to this. Open this your spam mail. Let me check. I don't know.
Okay, sir. Spam. Okay.
Open there. There is nothing there. Go back.
Please, has he registered?
Captain.
Exactly. That's the question that I want to ask.
Has he registered?
It's possible
what?
that email is not activated.
He have registered. What I want to do now is I want to confirm whether this is the email. Now help me do this. You see the right side of this your page. There is something like red. Please click on that red icon by the right. Click there. Let me check the name of this email. If it's the one that you are submitting there. Wait. keyboard3@gmail.com. That's the one. Oh yeah, click there. Let me see. Click on that keyboard3. Click on that keyboard3. Oh, it's not still opening. Now go back. Go back. Click on the back page. Now click on that 3 line. Click on that 3 line. Click on that 3 line up there. Now go to all mail.
Go.
Sir?
Let him go back to that again. He made a mistake in that email. Towards the end of that email, he put comma, and that cannot go. You have to remove that comma for the email to go through.
Okay. I think that's the problem. Now go back to that Luna Cross. That's instead of .com, it was whether comma you put there. That's what I was saying. Go to that Luna Cross.
Okay.
Delete. Think this is what you use, right?
You can use it now.
Huh?
You can use it now. You can go ahead now and use it.
Okay. So now click next. Let's see. Click on next. Make sure the email contains the challenges faced. Oh yeah, go to the email. Let's
Listen, like a mistake. There's a mistake. Let it click on register. Click on signing in. Let it click on registration. Let it click on registration. He's clicking on signing in, and they have not signed in. Let it click on registration.
But sorry, here I see sign in and stroke registration. That's where I'm seeing here.
Click on registration. Go and click on registration. Click on the side of registration. Where are you going?
See, there is this is the place I'm clicking.
Now click on registration. Go up and click on registration.
Whether registration or signing, this is what they will bring.
What I'm seeing here is log in stroke registration. I click on it, it's not working. It's not
whether
moving.
signing, whether the registration, this is what they will always show him. You understand? My problem that I'm having is that email may be the or thereabout, whatever. That's why I was saying let him go to that email, because there's one inbox, there's one email that is not opening there. So I don't really know whether there are some setting that, because the way the email interface is looking, is that maybe there are some setting that they still need to do or thereabout anyway. I won't even check that email so that I can send him email now and see whether it will reflect there, to be very sure of the authenticity of that email.
That's time on private for that.
Maybe we'll do that privately, but let him open the email again. Open this your Gmail. Let me see. Now click on this. No. There's something that is showing there. What is that? Something synchronized.
Hello?
Remove this page. Click on that auto synchronize is off. Tap to on it. Just click that place. Let me see. Click it on. All right. On. So all the email has been coming in. It's just like maybe click that phase one. That is they are sending it, but something wrong with your. So scroll down. Now click on where they say sign in this device. Click on sign in this device. Open with Runa Crush. Drag this thing in. Okay. Is now being verified. Now click on that X button up there. Close this page. Click at the X button up there. Click there and close it. Something like X, up. Click there and close this page. I believe you are hearing me. Hello. Now close this Lunar Crush January 22, whatever. Just click on that X there. Continue clicking there and close all this information that is coming up there. Now click. What are you clicking again? Okay, come back. Oh, go click all that stuff. Click at the mark. Wait now. Gosh. Wow. Hello, Mr. Frankie. See, this is what you will do. Close this page, go to your Runa Crush and open it directly there. You have already verified the email. Close this email. Go to Runa Crush. Open the Runa Crush now, please. And click the backspace key to return to the home page.
Captain, our time is already off. We don't have more time again. Let it come private to do that. Okay. Let it come on private to do that. Okay. Gentlemen, good morning. You have to go out. Okay. We have already time's exhausted. So we don't have more time anymore. Because we'll do that later in the private time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Let me ask this question. If you are here and you know that you played the trade this morning and you made profit, can you raise up your hand? People that played the trade this morning and you made profit, can I see your hand up? If you know that you placed a trade this morning because, okay, Madam KG. Who again? Still Madam KG. Okay, that is again. Yes, who again? Those who are with us yesterday, because I know it at the point of duty that every morning we'll be asking people that are placed a trade on the hour from 4 to 6, where you can monitor the market and place a trade and get your 2% or 3% or 4% or 5%. Today, this morning, I think Chiba have done 2%, which if you are placed a trade on Chiba, because I always said it that before every morning, just log out of your lunar crutch and log in again. By that hour of 12 or between 4, you get a new coin that have been listed, the top new 10 coin that have been listed. And if you do that, you go to auto rank, you get a new coin that have been listed. And out of them, you check the one you have in Royal Queue, because we are here on the cusp of Royal Queue. That is why we are here. And because we are here for the top of Royal Queue, we must always promote our company. And our company and our community is Royal Queue. What we are doing here is because of Royal Queue. If it's not because of Royal Queue, this class we are giving this morning, you will pay for it. Okay? But we are giving it for free because of the cost of the Royal Queue community and the good leadership we have here in Royal Queue, in Nigeria and in Africa. So we want to lift everybody out of the poverty and lift everybody out of Ponzi and bring everybody to the reality, which is a retail settlement and a retail business where you become a boss, a CEO of yourself, not all those people. You see a set of people like 4 or 5 people. We sit down and design a website and coming to, to scam us, bringing all these different kind of Ponzi to our people. We see millions of Nigerians, millions of Africa still falling into that hole without having a mindset of thinking. Every single day we are having a loss. I can't even count the profit that I've made, a perfect profit that I've made that have lasted for me for at least 2 years or 3 years in this industry. And they keep on repeating the same thing, and it's very, very wrong. I think we stand at the right time to take our people. Enough is enough for all these people. I share tears on daily basis because of what our people are losing, especially in Africa. It's very, very bad. So I think the right thing for us to focus in Royal Queue. First of all, you need to be patient, just like what Captain Jumbo just said, that you don't take your child's school fees and come and trade crypto. Don't take your house rent and come and trade crypto. I want to trade crypto for 1 week or 2 weeks and get profit for you to. No. It's not that. Crypto is a long time because it moves on like this, just like this, like that. Okay. So sometimes we have a bullish time. Sometimes to God be the glory that we have a lunar crush here, which on daily basis in the morning, as I always say, and as I told you guys let's say morning by this time, that when you wake up in the morning, you look at it, you trade, you now, I believe you can analyze the market by yourself. You want to take 5%, you want to take 2%. You meet the market when the market is at 0.0% or 0.1 or 2% at about to kick off. You can place you can start a place on the fire, place it either 10% and just watch it in 1 hour. In 1 hour, open that trade again. You will see that trade have made 2%. If you have made 2% and you put it on 10%, why not go back to you and say that thing? If you have hit 5%, you need to go back to your queue and sell it off and have it 5% and relax. Okay, look at what Chiba this morning and what Atom. After they have made it, in 2 hours they have made their profit. Chiba made 2% or something percent, while Atom make 5 or something percent. My dear, if you watch after that 2 hours, the market begin to sell. People who are in the market, immediately they make the profit. What is next? They begin to sell what they begin to sell it to recover their money and their capital back to them and hold it and watch next. People who now wake up late, rush it to the market because they see that maybe you went to another app to read that the market is bullish. You rush now to go and place on them without knowing that people have already come early and take their profit and now coming back to the sell. That is where you are not entering. That you make your coins to enter floating lot. It's a very simple mathematics. And when you get the mathematics, what you are teaching here, guys, there's no single day you will not make profit. At least cost to was 2%. Even if you don't make 1%, you will make for that day. And if you keep it consistent still on daily basis in what we are doing here, consistency every day, maybe you make 1 to 2% or 1%. In 30 days, that is 5%. If you are able to keep 2% of consistency on daily basis, in 30 days, that is a 60%. Meaning you have made up to what you are telling you that 10 to 20%. That is it. It's a very simple. It's not hard. And so if you are a good listener who listens very attentively, I think you are getting a lot of things here done. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate thanking the presenter this morning, this afternoon, this evening, who is a Captain Jumbo and Jumbo Erianga, aka Captain. And let me also congratulate Ken, the consistency, the most consistency leader here, Ken and the Honorable Woke, are the most consistency leader I've seen, and the Monday Nnamani are the most consistency leaders, whether constant or rain. Before we even come here, they are already here. Before Mother KG is trying, you can, because it's a woman, is trying so much, and appreciate that. And for all of you, your consistency will give you a good result so long you are here in the crypto space. A crypto space is a place to be, because this is a place where you handle your money by yourself. You're not giving your money. Government have no access to your money. Banks have no access to your money. EFCC have no access to your money. Nobody have an access to your money. You are the one that own your money. You buy, you sell when you like, and you share your profit when you like. You give when you want to give. It's not forced, or it's not. I'm going to withdraw some amount. I will tell him that there's no network, or that you don't have source of money, or you need to wait, or they give you a condition on this and that. No. We are on a decentralized digital way. We are not on a centralized system of government anymore. A centralized trading is what kills us today. They keep on manipulating it. And I want to encourage you, don't take your money to a place where you lose your money, lose your money again. Time has passed for us to continue losing our money. What you need is a patience. Throw fear away. If you're in a floating lobby for now, don't be afraid. Very soon we have a bull run. You recover everything, and you'll be on a very bigger and bigger profit. You are the one who even regret that. Which I even know. I will look for more money to buy even more at this particular deep time, which is on the very time. So, ladies and gentlemen, I so appreciate all of you for coming. The most important thing is for you to, continue to share the link, invite people. Thank God that today now we are having on records, which Mr. Ken always do that, and also we are on the YouTube. YouTube now, you can get it on YouTube in all our, especially in the Telegram group. You can get it on Telegram. Immediately we finish, you get on Telegram, you get on an individual, different WhatsApp group leadership, you get it there. Knowledge is power. And as we keep on continue learning and learning every blessed day, we become more professional, more than those people who are there thinking of just to bring people into the system and they abandon them. And those things are no longer help us again. All of us need to be committed in teaching other people, committed in promoting our business. Why am I saying this thing? Because if we are not promoting this business, we're not promoting Royal Q, ladies and gentlemen, I will not be here. What kept me here on daily basis is those promoting of Royal Q. Because if I open my Royal Q artificial intelligence and I get $10 and I got other incentive trading bonuses are coming, it will excite me because I will not tax you to pay. Nobody will tax you. Because of those things, it will give us more energy and apply more power for us to do more than where you are. Just I want all of us to put all our hands on deck. Let us see how we can organize a seminar in all our cities, because we need to come out fully now and tell the world that we have a sustainable place to be, which is the future we are looking for. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate all of you. Thank you in a very special way. Don't go away, stay in, because by 8 p.m. tonight, we're also going to have our business presentation, where we're going to share with our big leader tonight, which is Pastor Chika, going to be on the Zoom call this evening by 8 p.m. Nigeria time. And you can check through our link, you can check your zone on your location time. And here again by Saturday, 19th of February 2022, it's going to happen live here in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State, the capital of Ebonyi State, which is Abakaliki, live in a great Aristocrat Hotel. Where it's going to happen is our rules. So it's going to happen live here. That is what we are, eager, and what we want to do to make sure that we spread the good news of Reacute across the whole family. As we always say, we are eradicating poverty via Reacute in global. So thank you, and may God bless you. I so appreciate you, because we are deliberated for a long time now. May I at these junctions say good day, good morning, and good afternoon, everyone. And bye for now.
Thank you.